Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say shalom to you, Akim and Akwat, out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson, all right? And Shabbat Shalom as well, all right? We're currently in Sabbath still, all right? So, hey, this Sabbath, as we usually do, all right, as I've been doing lately at least, I've got a fair amount of clips. All right, now this is one I edited together. This is this was like three of the same person. All right, doing these so-called. This one's called "How to Break Up a Relationship," and I guess they're so-called pranks. All right, but this is the title of this lesson is called "The Lord Will Put a Lot of These Women to Death." Okay, so as we see here, all right, I'm gonna let it roll. Okay, and we'll touch on it. We'll pause it. Throughout the video. All right, so basically, I'll just let you watch it and, go ahead and make your own assumptions based off of it. All right, so without any further ado, let's start it and go ahead and play it.
Why are you lying to me? Are you me and you're also her? Oh, now you don't know who I am. Really? We've been talking for the past 3 months. What's going on?
I don't even know you.
Can you explain to both of us?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
I'm Anna.
Were you aware?
No, can you explain this to me?
If I were you and this to happen to me, he was calling me baby the other day.
No.
Yeah, does he call you baby
No,
too?
no. Hey,
Is that the
no,
only words that
no.
what you call everybody?
No, I don't even know you.
Seriously?
You can walk away.
How long have you guys been together?
Since March.
March?
How do you know me?
I know you because we went out. What do you mean, how do I know you?
She's joking. Why are you doing this?
Because I kind of liked you and this is offensive.
I swear to God, this has never happened.
I don't know if I believe you.
I would not believe in either.
So there you go. So basically what this lady does, she goes around and acts like she was with this man, all right? So she doesn't know these people. She just walks up on a street and act like, oh, why you with this bitch? Act like he's two-timing her, all right. And she basically fucks up relationships. Now at the end, some of the videos I've seen her say, oh, it was a prank. Some of the videos I've seen she doesn't do that, all right. And regardless of if this is a prank or not, this is pure wickedness, all right. This is pure wickedness, all right. And the Lord will put a lot of these women to death. All right, this isn't something you do. All right, this isn't something you do. This is folly. This isn't something you don't go around. And she's one day she's gonna get the right one. All right, and they're gonna end up fucking decking her, or they're gonna prove her on her bullshit. All right, and she's gonna get whacked up in the face by some big butch looking bitch. All right, you're gonna come across. I bet you wouldn't do that shit with a bodybuilding couple. All right, so let's continue on and play a little bit more. Lots of scripts to grab. We're gonna play a little bit more of this. I got a few of these. Let's see.
If I believe you.
I would not believe in either.
See, she walks away,
Good joke. We're gonna get divorced now.
and he says, "Good joke. We're gonna get a divorce now," and she laughs about it.
Why are you lying to me?
All right, and it says down here, these are a few comments. It says, it just goes to show you how powerful a woman's mouth is when it's not occupied. All right, and that's true. A woman can go up and say anything and basically get a man in trouble. She can say, oh, you did this to me, and who are they going to believe? The woman. You can say, oh, he did this to the kids. Who are they going to believe? The woman. You can say, oh, he was this, that, and this and other. Oh, he's doing this and that. Who are they going to believe? Always the women, all right? The women are going to believe the women, all right? And even a lot of these men are going to believe the women, all right? These court systems, they're going to believe the women, all right? This person down below it says...
Are you me and you're also
I'll scroll
her?
here in a minute, I believe.
Oh, now you don't know who I am.
Alright,
Really?
so
We've been
I
talking for the
pre-recorded
past
this
3
video.
months. What's going on?
I
The
don't
one
even
below
know
it
you.
says,
Can you explain
this is one of those
to both of
life-ruining
us?
pranks. Wish the algorithm buried these type of clips, all right? And the algorithm for YouTube's not going to, because they want to bring these things to light, all right?
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
I'm Anna.
Were you aware?
No, can you explain this to me?
If I were you
That's true.
and this
See how strong our relationships nowadays. Even random people apart you away, and they messed up that. But basically, That person said English must not be your first language, you know. But they're basically saying relationships these days aren't strong. Even random people can like rip your stuff apart.
To happen to
Right?
me. He was
That's the case. Let's see if we're going on. It says this person said,
Baby
these pranks are gonna get someone hurt or killed. Says I agree. This shit is going too far. Says the second decision, and you know, or killed someone's. You know, and that's true. These things, you don't know how this is gonna act. You don't know how they're gonna react. All right. What you're doing is you're going up there and you're basically causing strifes with people. All right. You're purposely causing relationship troubles with people, and that's some fucking wicked shit. All right. And that's one of the reasons the Lord will put a lot of these women to death. All right. So let's go and grab some scriptures. Here we are. This is let's grab Psalms. All right. Psalms 101 and 7. 101 verse 7, it reads, here we go, and it's all the way down to the bottom, all right? Psalms 101 and 7 reads, he that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. And then it says, I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the Lord. Okay? So, hey, this is wickedness, all right? This is deceit. All right, if you get the definition of deceit, let's grab it. And as you saw, all right, I don't talk through them anymore because it was, like I said, it was brought to my attention that you can't hear me when I'm speaking through it when Siri's up, all right? But it's like it said, misrepresenting the truth. All right, and that's exactly what they're doing, is misrepresenting the truth. All right, they're that's what a lie is misrepresenting the truth. All right, that's saying something that's apart from the truth. All right, that's a lie. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 12 and 22. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 12 and verse 22. It reads, lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. Okay, so this shit is some of the most worldly shit and this is just fucking wickedness. It's just wickedness, man. It's just wickedness. This isn't something you do. You don't go up to people, and this is the shit that women do, you know, and they think it's funny. Well, look, I'm taking his woman away. She's gonna leave him. That shit isn't funny, man. That shit isn't funny. It's not, all right? And we have another video now that I thought about that. You know, I don't think I'm going to go on a separate topic on that. I think I'll just throw it into this one. These women get a kick out of this, or ruining relationships, or tearing up. They think it's funny when a woman's been with a man for, 30 years, and then that woman just leaves, and then that man's devastated. They think it's funny because these women are evil as hell, man. Evil as hell. Okay, let's continue on and watch the video. Here's another one. She does it on more than one occasion, all right? Like I said, these were individual shorts that I just merged and using a video editor, all right? So they're just in one video, and I'll have a bunch through my camera roll I got to look for.
We were literally out last night. Oh, you don't know? Have you checked his phone? Were you?
And judging by this woman, she looks like she could be a Latina, all right? So in that case, she's a so-called Latina. So in that case, she would be a Jake. She would be an Israelite, all right? So that's even more so, all right? You're gonna end up at 2/3 if that's the case. You're already on that position. You're more than likely a 2/3 anyway, all right? That's just fucking wickedness. It's one thing for a so-called white woman to do it, but it's one thing for our women to do it, all right? This shit is complete folly. It is complete wickedness. It's evil as shit, all right? And what are you gaining from this? All right, happiness that the woman is now, and even, oh, it's just a prank. It's just a prank. Don't take it so seriously. Well, yeah, now you basically set up doubt within that relationship. All right, and as you can see in this one, she actually does fuck up a relationship. All right, and even in biblically, even if these men were going and getting with other women, they're not doing anything wrong. All right, because men are allowed to have more than one wife. All right, biblically, that is allowed. Okay, and so she's causing issues about something that's biblically allowed. Okay. As you can see, I think it's this one, you'll see that she actually caused the relationship to actually fall apart. And even though it was a prank, it doesn't matter because what happened, you'll see.
How long have you guys been together? 2 years? And you don't know that he has dating apps? I don't have any apps. You don't have any apps, are you sure? Sure. He was calling me baby. Tinder. What the f- 2 years in a relationship and you have Tinder? It was a prank. I don't know it. Why did you have Tinder on your phone though?
Yeah, see, and her fucking stupid fucking dumbass. Look what she did. Now, this woman deserves to be put to death right here. She deserves to be put to death. And the Lord's going to kill you. The Lord's going to kill you. All right? You're wicked as shit. You're wicked as shit, and the Lord's going to put you to death. All right? Fuck it. And these women wonder, why doesn't nobody want to be with you? Because you're trash. Because you're trash. 99% of you are trash. All right? Proverbs 6 and 16. Or is that 6 and 16? Yeah, Slovakia. 6 and 16. Proverbs 6 and 16. All right? And the other thing is these women, all right? And you other women, you're like, oh, well, it's not all women. It's not all women. Well, it's not all women, but you women should be getting on these women. All right, because it's if you're a decent woman, all right, these are the women that are making men pass you by, all right, and not even look at you, because this is who we assume every single one of you is, all right, because 99% of women are like this, all right. So you women, and there are women like that, all right. Like we'll see in a video that we're gonna play, but the amount of women that condemn those actions are minuscule. All right, a lot of these women go along with it now, and the ones that do condemn it, the other girls are, oh, you're not staying with women. You're not staying with women. Well, all these other men, all these other women, Salakia, all these other women are doing all this wickedness, and when a woman calls it out and say, hey, look, this is why men don't want to get with you, all right, because look how you're acting, they get offended over it, and they say, oh, you've turned your back on us, you know, and so you decent women out there, you decent ladies, all right, out there, these are the women that have ruined it for you, all right, and that's why men don't want to, you know, take any chances anymore, all right, or risk it, because you're gonna get with one of these, okay? Let's continue on playing it. This person said, nah, bro, this has to stop. And this person, this fucking idiot down in here, Voss Z, says, nah, man, this is fucking gold. And this person said, nah, bro, 2-year relationship is gone now. Definitely not gold if it happened to me. And that's the thing. These people are like, oh, it's funny, haha. Yeah, but you wouldn't like if it happened to you. All right? It says, I can't smile at these, let alone laugh. And it says, right, bro, who thought of this crap? Or right, who thought of this crap? It says, LMO, bro, the channel's called Top Notch Idiots. What do you expect? Some sympathy-ass pranks? So these people are down with it. All right, the Most High is going to put these people to death, too. And that's why this place got to go. See, this says, dang, pranks that really mess with people's lives. These things like these are going to get people hurt, especially when they mess with the wrong one. Be smart, people. All right, and people aren't smart. People are fucking retards these days. All right, this person said there's something wrong with this girl. That's true. Something's wrong with her. She's got some fucking problems. All right, and she's probably a whore. She probably gets with, you know, multiple men. Okay. All right, the other thing is these women take things too much at face value, man. They don't ask, like, okay, then what's his name? Or okay, what can you pull up his Tinder page? They don't ask. Man, these women just leave it at face value. Oh, these men need to get filmed, and they leave. All right, or they get mad automatically. They don't ask questions. All right, that shows you how much power a woman has. All right, with her mouth. All right, they say, oh, he did this to me. All right, or oh, he R to the A to the C to the E to the D to me. All right, and guess what? That boom, there you go. Now you're in jail, all right, for 14, 15 years, all right, because she said you did that, and it comes to find out that she was a liar, all right? She was a liar, all right? Now, biblically, all right, what would happen to someone like, well, really, a woman like that, see, I don't know, in a situation like that, she might have just been put to death, all right, in a case like that, if she said something like that and it wasn't. But the other thing is, biblically, what you wanted to happen to that person would happen to you, all right? So if you're trying to get someone, whipped 18 times, all right, you would end up getting whipped 18 times when it was found out that you were lying, that wasn't true, okay? That's the things that would happen. An eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, all right? Where do you think that term comes from, all right? That's a biblical term. That isn't some term that, came up just randomly that someone created. That's a biblical rule, all right? Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, all right? So if this woman wasn't put to death because of that, because that's severe wickedness, for one. If she wasn't put to wickedness, if theoretically in this day and age, if a woman took you away you were going to go away for 15 years and they found out she was lying, she should have gone away for 15 years. She should have done the same thing you would have done had you been put in prison. But when these women are found out that they're lying, all right, and that they didn't stop. All right, it shows you more and more that the society is set up for women.
Are you
All right.
kidding me? Yeah, I'm crazy, of course, because I'm not letting you be with a guy like that.
Okay. You know, actually, our women. You got the so-called the Negro woman, all right, like Levite Redding, most of the Judite woman, all right, that bitches her man, treats him like shit, all right, snaps on. Then you got Northern Kingdom, the Latinas, that fucking all right, crazy, you know, crazy shit, types that get their brothers and they'll just jump you or some shit, or you know, hey man, hey, it's, you know, personally, I just deal with the issues with Judite women, all right, personally, you know, you don't have to wake up, you know, I've had my issues with the Latinas, all right, and they, man, crazy, man. Our women are crazy. It doesn't matter which kingdom, all right, Southern Kingdom or Northern Kingdom, they're both crazy, man. They're both crazy. You just got to pick your poison. You're gonna get two different types of crazy. You get crazy, get her brothers on you and fight and scream at you, or you're gonna get crazy, you know, flip out on you and hit you over the head with a frying pan crazy. You just got to pick your poison. You got to pick your crazy you want. Either way, you're not getting off scot-free.
Are you serious? You know we matched on Tinder
You know?
2 weeks ago. Yes.
Person said, some people want to see the world burn. That's different. These people want to see relationships burn. They want to see people, you know, ruin relationships. The same guys from the other time. You know.
He literally wanted to bang last night.
That person said, all this to be fixed with a simple "what's my name?" You know, but they don't ask.
All night.
They don't ask.
You should show her your app, because I can show her mine.
Not loving these cheating pranks, it just raises doubt in their relationship even after telling them it's a prank. It says, it's annoying, I know, right, it's freaking annoying, most of them are scripted. It doesn't matter if it's
He's
scripted
just
or not.
saying
This person said, no, it's not scripted, believe me.
Because he
And,
doesn't
hey,
want to
even
show
if
you
some of
his
these
phone.
are
You
scripted,
know that, right?
It's still, people are paying this. Hey,
Are you kidding
it's
me?
wickedness. You're putting wickedness out in the world, all right? We don't need to be watching movies, because that was it. Here's another video we'll go ahead and watch while we're at it.
Did you know that women leave men 80% of the time? And if they're college educated, it's 90. So if you get divorced, it's 80% of the time like the woman leaves. And one of the number one predictors of a divorce is actually if the woman out-earns the man. Oh, I love that. I actually love that. Like, you love that? You don't think that's kind of... No, I'm like, girl, you go get that. You go get that.
And she sounds to be English too, so all these women, man, through.
Really? Yeah. Like, why is there like a lack of empathy for men? It's not a lack of empathy. But there is, because like they're breaking up a family and lifelong commitment in a home, and your reaction is you go get the bag, sis. You're like, I'm so happy for you. But that's actually that's a sad situation. Like, your wife is leaving you. Did you know that women?
Yeah, that's hey, you know. There you go. That's women. That woman that was saying that's a minority of women, all right? Most of them are like, oh my god, haha, that's so funny. He got left, ha ha ha. You know? So here we go. These 6 things, this is Proverbs 6 and 16. All right. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. And she's damn near doing all these things. All right. She's being she has a proud look about her. She has a lying tongue. She might not be shedding innocent blood. All right, but she devises wicked imaginations. All right, and she has feet that are swift in running to mischief. Okay, and she's a false witness and speaking lies and sowing discord amongst brethren. All right, she's doing all those things. That's this woman. Like when you go down through like the wickedness. All right, the sins. All right, within the Bible, these women, it's like a checklist to them. It's like, okay, I'm doing that one, doing that one, doing that one, doing that one, doing that one. Oops, I missed this one. Better start doing this one. All right, that's how these women are. Fuck you. All right, so hey, that's how these women are. They're down for it, and a lot of you men are like that too. All right, and that's, look at these, man. Look at these people. You got these BBLs walking around with these fucking effeminate looking ass men. All right, and it's retarded as fuck looking. All right, it's retarded as fuck looking. Women have taken the place of men, and men have taken the place of women. All right, it's fucking confusion. All right, continue on to Proverbs 19 and 9. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. All right, what she's doing is she's essentially bearing false witness. She's saying, he was doing this with me, you know. I met him on Tinder. He was talking to me last night. I was with him, literally. And that's wickedness, man. That is wickedness. And what's going to happen? It shall not be unpunished. It shall not be unpunished, all right? She's doing wickedness. And the Most High is going to put this woman to death, whether it's now or later. Another scripture that comes to mind is, well, she's still alive. She's still making videos. Okay, here, how about this? Roughly paraphrasing. Yeah, here it is. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. All right? Because you said we're going to be put to death. You said we're going to be put to death. We're sodomites, and you said we're going to be put to death, and we haven't been put to death. I've been with 4 or 5 more men since then. Okay, yeah. Okay. Because it's not executed speed. What, you think it's going to be right then and there? No, you're going to find out fucking getting Jeffrey Dahmered, all right? You're going to end up getting Jeffrey Dahmered, all right, fuck around. Or you know what, or if something doesn't happen to you, from the other hands of someone else, it will happen to you at the hands of the Lord when he comes back, all right, when he returns, okay? You will be put to death then. Okay, so either way, you're not getting off scot-free. You think what, because it's right then and there. A lot of you fucking people, all right, say, when we say, the Most High is going to put you to death, you think, well, no, you said I was going to be put to death last week. I'm still here. It's like, okay, it doesn't mean you're going to be put to death right then and there, all right? And that's why we grab that scripture, right? Because let's grab it one more time. Because sentence against an evil work, all right, we'll just grab that again. Because it'll give it to us. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, all right? Because it's not fast. Because we say, hey, you're going to be put to death. Most High is going to put you to death, and you don't die just then and there, right there, and boom, all right? Therefore, the heart of sons of men is fully set in them to do evil, all right? When we say, you sodomites and you wicked women are going to be put to death, all right? And they don't die right then and there. The other people see it and they're like, well, they're not dying, so whatever, all right? And hey, it's. Continue on in your hubris, please. Please keep that spirit on you, all right? Because when the Most High comes up, he's going to fucking rip you a new one. He's going to tear your ass in half, all right? You people don't know how bad it's going to be. You people really don't know how bad it's going to be. So keep that same spirit on you, all right? You're proud. That proudness, that hubris, all right? That haughtiness, all right? That walking around and prideful, all right? And that wickedness and that sin and being filled with iniquity. Keep that same spirit on it, all right? We already told you to drop it, all right? But if you don't want to listen to us, you don't want to drop it, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans specifically, because you're the only ones who can drop it, all right, and have a chance at salvation. You ones that don't drop it, continue on in that proud state. See where that's going to get you. It's going to get you utterly destroyed, all right? And hey, and we're not going to lament you. We're not going to worry about you. We're not going to even bat an eye at you. Why? Because we already fucking told you, okay, about it. We told you not to do those things, okay? And what did you do? You did those things, so we're not going to care, all right? We're going to laugh, as the Lord's going to laugh at your downfall, we're going to laugh at your downfall, all right? That's what we're going to do. Well, that's evil and wicked. No, you're evil and wicked. All right, you're evil and wicked. All we were doing was that, yeah, and it's wicked. All right, so don't try to fucking point fingers. Oh, you're the evil one. No, no. Biblically, you're evil. You're wicked. You're going off. All right, and the Most High is going to put you to death. All right. As a title of this lesson, the Lord will put a lot of these women to death, and a lot of you other people that aren't just women either. A lot of you wicked people out there. All right, all of you wicked people. Actually, not a lot of you wicked people. All of you wicked people are going to be put to death unless you repent and you're a Jake. All right, there's the criteria. You wicked people are going to be put to death unless you're a Jake, all right, so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, and you repent, all right? Just being a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American doesn't get you out anywhere, all right? If you find out you're an Israelite, I'm saved. No, you're not. You have to be an Israelite, all right? That's not just an out. You have to actually, be a better person. All right, and be a better person according to this truth, not being a better person. Being a better person according to this earth would be being down with mows, all right, and getting abortions, all right, and smoking weed and allowing for whatever to go. That would be being a better person on earth, all right. Being a better person biblically is following the laws, all right, and condemning those who don't. That's being a better person. But hey, if you're not going to listen to it, hey, don't go right on ahead, all right. Go right on ahead and hey, be put to death, all right. We warned you. It says, this is Proverbs 10 and 23. It reads, "It is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom." Okay, and that's exactly what that woman is doing. It's a fucking sport to her. All right, it's a sport to her to do all this mischief, to do this wickedness, to go out and sow discord. All right, and engender strifes. All right, and create strifes. All right, and create doubt within relationships, and cause women to leave their men. That's fun to them. That's a sport to them. All right, that's like us watching football or basketball. All right, that's what they do. They love that. They're like, oh, this is fun. Look, we get to watch it. All right, it's fucking wickedness. All right. Like it says down here, but a man of understanding hath wisdom. It is a sport for a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom. All right. So hey, these people got to go, man. These people got one more reason why we got to get the fuck out of this place. All right. One more reason. All right. As if you needed one. All right. This place got to go. All right. This place got to go. Folly is. This is Proverbs 15 and 21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. Let's grab the term destitute. As you've seen down below, it said predicative. All right, not having. All right, so they don't have it. All right, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. Destitute of wisdom is without wisdom. Folly is joy to him that is without wisdom, is what it's saying, all right? Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. Okay, so if you have understanding and the knowledge of this truth, all right, you're gonna do right. You're gonna walk uprightly to the best of your ability. All right, but hey, you people that are destitute of wisdom, you're lacking wisdom, lacking knowledge, lacking understanding. All right, lacking this truth, lacking the guidance of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hey, folly is your joy. All right, this wickedness is your joy. All right, going around acting like a fucking retard is your joy. All right, acting like you're a goddamn mentally disabled person is your joy. It's fucking stupid, man. And these people got to be put to death. All right, a lot of these women are being put to death. All right, they're going to be put to death. They're either being put to death currently or are going to be put to death. All right, that's why you see a lot of these, these men flip out and not, the men had a spirit of vengeance on them, and those women were being wicked as well. So what happened? Hey, the man flip out and fucking took out the whole house. All right, so that's that worldly term, to killing two birds with one stone. All right, the Most High need to punish that man for his iniquity. So he put a spirit of vengeance on him, so he's getting punished for that as well. If he lives, all right, he'll spend the rest of his life in prison. And the other people within the house were wicked as well, so they were put to death. All right, so hey, there you go. Now, hey, and it's a lot of women that are doing these wicked things. All right, let's go, and we got to grab the Logos Bible for this. All right, and we're in the Apocrypha here. Got to go to, all right, and we'll just finish up in this Bible. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. I didn't really, I could have just typed Sirach. That would have been easier. All right, so here we are. All right, getting back on the women, because who do you see doing all this dumb shit? All right, you see men doing dumb shit. If I say, oh, these wicked women that get with a bunch of men, and you get offended, well, are you a wicked woman that's getting with a bunch of men? No? Okay, then why would you get offended over it? All right? Like I said, I brought this up in my lessons and lessons before, all right? If you're truly within this truth doing the right thing, all right, there's no reason for you to get offended over this unless you're doing what that woman's doing, all right? There'd be no reason for you to get offended. All right? If I say you dumbass men out there that are still smoking blunts, all right? The men, and that's not really a thing that happens with the men. That's the thing that really happens with you women. If I say you dumbass, not just me, if the apostles ever say, oh, you dumbass men out there smoking blunts, all right, the men within this truth aren't going to get offended, all right? Because they know it's speaking to the dumbass men that are smoking blunts. They're not smoking blunts. But you women, a lot of you women in this truth, all right, and when they say, oh, these wicked women, all right, a lot of you women get offended. And they're like, oh, why are you saying all women? Are you a wicked woman? Are you doing these things? Are you getting with multiple men? Are you committing, adultery? Are you being a witch? All right. Are you doing these things? No. Then why would you get offended? That's a thing that's really only happens with women. You see the women coming on the comment board. You don't see, and that happens with men sometimes too. But that's at that point, a lot of those men have effeminate spirits on them anyway. You're like, why are you talking about men that way? We're not. You really see that mostly with women. That's a womanly thing to do. All right. But hey, like I said, If this doesn't apply to you, then don't apply it to yourself, all right? If I'm saying these wicked women that are going out there and breaking up relationships, and you're sitting at home just watching lessons with your head covered, then there's no reason for you to get upset at all, because you're not going out there and doing that thing, all right? But anyway, we're not going to continue on that topic, all right? You get it, you don't. Okay, Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19, also known as Sirach, all right? It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Okay, so hey, man, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, all right? Women are very, 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 very wicked. We don't like that. Okay, well, then you don't like the Bible, so move on, all right? If you don't like hearing that, you don't like the Bible, all right? And if you don't like the Bible, you got bigger problems, all right? All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, all right? And the woman... Man, a lot of these women do some of the most heinous shit, all right? You got baby daddy free, all right, coming at the hands of a woman, all right? Booty the pole coming to the hands of the women, all right? And just, they just spread this wickedness within their little women communities, all right? Let's jump over. What in the world? Let's jump over here to the regular King James without the Apocrypha. All right, because the other one just doesn't have the rest of the Bible in it. It's just this separate Apocrypha. All right, so let's jump over to this one. Let's grab Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. All right. All right, here it is. It reads, and I find, this is Ecclesiastes 7 and 26, and I find more bitter than death the woman, all right? And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. All right, so hey, these wicked women, hey, the only way we're even escaping from it and making it out of from their grasp, all right, is through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, but you sinners that don't have the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in your hand, that's why, hey, you be with a woman and boom, she ends up, getting with your best friend and takes you for everything that you had. All right, hey, man, that's judgment on your part as well. But, hey, like it says, I find more bitter than death the woman. All right, these women are very, 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 very wicked out there. That's why you brothers, you really need to be watching who you're getting with out there. Like, okay, and especially, look out with the girl, she's in the truth, all right? And, hey, if you got a woman that's in the truth and she's truly in the truth, hey, that's a great thing. That's a wonderful thing. That's a beautiful thing. That's a blessing that not all brothers have the ability to get. All right, but you other brothers, all right, when getting with women, hey, be very mindful, be very careful, all right? Pick your apples, correctly, as so to speak. That's not even a saying. All right, I'm just saying, make sure that you're getting with who you think you're getting with. All right, and especially with you brothers. The other thing is these Hebrew Israelite women. All right, not all of them are really about this thing. All right, you might go and she seems like a godly woman, then you go and she has all these other, she might be subscribed to, GMS, IUIC, Sakari, GOCC, all right, and watching General Yohana and all these other channels. So she got a mixed mind, all right. But then she keeps Christian values as well, such as we're still going to celebrate Christmas, or we're still going to, and all these things. And here you thought you were getting with a perfect painting picture of a Hebrew Israelite woman. You thought you were going to watch the GMS videos together and everything was going to be perfect, all right. But now you're locked in a situation where you have Christmas trees in your house now, all right, and really as a man, all right, you can just say no. But hey, with these women, hey, it might blow up and it might be some crazy issue, So, hey, and at that point, hey, maybe at that point, because you can't really leave her and she can't really leave you, but hey, maybe at that point, the Most High will just make her, flip out and just leave, and you don't have to deal with her anymore. All right, but like it says, Ecclesiastes 7:26, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. All right, so hey, man, watch what you're doing out there, man. Watch these women. All right, and the same thing for you women. All right, watch these men you get with as well. All right, I don't have a scripture to back that up right now, but I'm just saying as general advice, all right, from me, all right, and of course it means nothing because it's from me, it's not from the Bible, all right, but personal advice as if you're a woman, careful who you're getting with, especially if you're a woman, mind who you're getting with, all right, because hey, if you don't end up liking them, you can't leave, all right. You're bound unto death unto that man. All right. With men, we're not bound under our wife unto death. All right. If she leaves, we can go and get another wife. If your man leaves, all right, because you're being fucking crazy psychotic, you can't go and get another man. All right. You messed that up for yourself. You tore down your own house. All right. Ecclesiasticus. All right. Back in the Apocrypha. All right. In Sirach. All right. This time, so we don't have to type it all the way out. Sirach, all right, 25 and 16. And it reads, all right, Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 25 and 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darketh her countenance like sackcloth. All right, and that's another thing. If you look at these women, the reason all these women look the same is because they have the same persona on them. They have the same demons on them. All right, they all got those big cum-catching, pardon, the language. That's basically what they are. All right, these big fucking huge butterfly-looking ass eyelashes, which go back to, the prostitution. All right, and they all have those. That's one thing that you always see them have. All right, the other thing is the mass amount of fucking foundation on these women. All right, their face don't even look natural anymore. They call contouring. All right, they got like fucking 2 different colors and some shit up on their face. They look like a fucking brick wall. All right, there's that. Okay, and the reason they all wear the same colors. All right, they all wear they all contour their face the same. All right, there's many different ways to contour your face, but they're all doing the same methods. All right, they're all putting their hair in the same fashion. They're all doing their eyes the same. They're all doing the same thing with their lips and their hair, and they're wearing all same type of clothes. All right, and listening to the same things and dressing the same things and acting the same. All right, is wise because they got demons on them. All right, and it's causing them to take on that persona. And it says, like it says in verse 17, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face. All right, and these women are wicked. All right, so it changes them. All right, it changes them, and it changes their walk. It changes the way that they. Darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. All right, countenance. All right, let's look at that word. So, like it said, a person's face or facial expression. All right, and you see them. They got that. You know what I'm talking about? That face. You know what I mean when I say that face. They just got that face. They look like they came down an assembly line with a stamp. All right, they just got that face. The eyes are all, they stare off in the distance. All right, the eyes are all big, staring off in the distance. Like they don't know what the fuck's going on. That's the face. That's the face. All right. Continue on. We want to read on. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back up to 16. We'll read it all the way down. All right. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Now, you'd rather be with a whole ass fucking lion, man. You'd rather have it be a damn near circus in your house, all right, and a whole ass dragon in your house than to deal with a wicked woman. At least the dragon won't bitch you to death, It says, I would rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkness her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh. That's exactly that. Jake do that, man. They go over to their neighbor's house and get some brews. All right, and I ain't talking about Hebrew, like you fucking idiots. Brews as in a beer. He grabs some beer. All right, and he goes over. All right, and then all of a sudden across the street you hear the bitch and wife come. In the distance you hear it coming. Great. Or you see it. You see him get bit. They just sigh. All right, they just sigh like, oh damn, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And as it goes down in the 19, all wickedness but is little wickedness to a woman, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. All right, so there you go. All right, we should just grab that. I separated 25 and 16 to 25 and 19. I should have just read it all the way down. That should have been one scripture. So I can go back to the rock. All right. No, we're already in Sirach. Let's go to 26 and 7. All right. And again, you women that are doing the right thing, you have no reason to be offended over anything that we're saying if you're not doing those things. All right. Sirach 26 and 7. It says, an evil wife is a yoke shaken, hold of her is as though he held a scorpion, alright? Hey, you don't want to hold a scorpion, man. You're just getting the shit stung out of you, man. It continues on to go on with different, different things about women, alright? But, hey, we're just getting verse 7 in this case, alright? And if you wouldn't think anything down there is going to justify you, make you feel better, anything down on it's not, actually. So, you can be thankful that we're not getting the rest of that. Alright, we're just getting verse 7, alright? That's what applies to this topic, alright? Verse 8 speaks of drunken women, so speaking of drunken women at the time, grab that, alright? Still beautiful, wonderful scripture nonetheless, but it doesn't apply to the topic that we're speaking of at the moment. Alright, so let's go back, alright? Stop hitting that. Let's go back over here. And you know what, actually, you know what I want to do? Let's see. In verse 26, let's see what 26 says over here. This is in the Good News Translation. Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. I find something more better than death, the woman who is like a trap. The love she offers will catch you like a net, and her arms around you will hold you like a chain. A man who pleaseth God can get away, but she will catch the sinner. Alright, let's go into the NLT. See what it says. It says, I discovered that a seductive woman is a trap more bitter than death, for her passion is a snare, and her soft hands are chains. Those who are pleasing to the Most High will escape her, but sinners will be caught in the snare. And that one's going off a little bit and kind of got too out of the definition. Alright, so there you go. Let's go and get Isaiah 3 and 11. Alright, so hey, here you go. It says, woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with them, for the reward of his hand shall be given him. Alright, so hey, if you're doing wickedness, you're going to get the reward of someone who's doing wickedness. Let's see what it says in the Good News Translation. It says, evil people are doomed. What they have done to others will now be done to them. There you go. That's heavy, man. That's heavy. Alright, and we already knew it, of course. Alright, but hey, to see it put so plain for you people. Alright, but evil people are doomed. What they have done to others will now be done to them. What's the NLT say? I might completely butcher it because the NLT be going off a lot. No, they got it. But the wicked are doomed. They will get exactly what they deserve. They will get exactly what they deserve. All right, you wicked people, these wicked people doing these wicked people. All right, because what that woman was doing was wicked. All right, that's a wicked thing to do. All right, and for spreading that wickedness throughout the earth, you're gonna get what you deserve. All right. What you fucking deserve, Job 4 and 8. It reads, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of the Most High they perished, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. Says, yeah, we can leave it at that. All right, let's see what it's got over here. All right, and where were we? That was John 4 and 8. Yeah, let's see, 4 and 8. Yeah, so let's go over here, John 4 and 8. Let's see, this one says, I have seen people plow fields of evil and sow wickedness like seed. All right, there you go. So it shows you it's using it as a, what's the word? A similarity. What do they have a word for? Is it, it's not a simile. It's the other one. It's the, I can't remember the name of it. But I can't remember. It's not, it's, you know how it is. It completely leaves your brain. It's not simile. It's right there. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. Hey, I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to remember what it was. All right, hey, it's not coming to me at the time. You know what I mean? All right, it's a similarity, comparing two things. The word that means comparing of two things. All right, it's not coming to me at the moment. All right, I know there's brothers and sisters. It means this. All right, just screaming in their mind. All right, at the moment. Hey, but hey, You know what I'm talking about. You know the word. It says, I have seen people plow fields of evil and sow wickedness like seed. So it shows you that they're putting wickedness out there like a seed, and that's what these women and these men do. All right, I'll give you a woman a break for a split second. All right, because at the end of the day, this is wicked. It's at the hands of a woman, but all you wicked. All right, I use the term. I said the Lord will put a lot of these women to death. All right, because we're dealing with a woman in this case. But hey, the Lord's going to put the wicked to death in general. All right, and that term's the less we're being a little antagonizing with it, antagonistic. All right, with it, because we're dealing with a woman. All right, in this case, and we had to bring some scriptures out specifically dealing on wicked women as well. Yes, but hey, regardless if you're a woman or a man or not, hey, if you're doing wickedness, the Most High is going to put you to death. All right, it don't matter. He's going to put you to death. So it says, and I have seen people plow fields of evil and sow wickedness like seed. All right, so your baby daddy Freeze. All right, and your How to Roll a Blunt. All right, that song. Who was that? Fucking was that 3 6 Mafia that made that song? All right, How to Roll a Blunt. All this. What you're doing when you bring out that song? I'm gonna kill my mom. When you're doing that, you're planting evil. And so you're sowing, and sowing means to here. Let's see, did I get the right definition? Let me see. And so, that's not the... Here, we'll do it like this. They're doing sow, and that's a pig. There it goes. Sow, all right? To scatter seed upon the ground or plant it in the earth. Okay, so there you go, to scatter it, all right? To scatter it abroad. So, sowing wickedness is scattering wickedness, all right? Planting wickedness, all right? Planting wickedness, put a little bit of wicked here. That's what these people are doing when they say, "Oh, I'ma kill that ninja. I'ma take his bitch, or I'ma fuck his bitch," or whatever the song is. And then you say, "Oh, baby daddy free." All right, ABORTING. All right, and then I'ma kill my mom. I'ma kill my dad. And then all these other things. Every time something like that comes out, or a movie, all right, or anything, a game that has wickedness, or a song that has wickedness, or a movie that has wickedness. And they do it in video games and movies and TV shows and books and comic books and any way they can do it. All right, pictures, it doesn't matter. They sow wickedness in all forms. All right, in all forms. All right, and they put witchcraft and all this other shit on it. All right, so, hey, they're going to have it in all forms. When they do that, what are they doing? They're sowing wickedness. They're planting it in the minds of people. They're planting it so you see wickedness. And then Jake see it, and then, I'm going to put some more of this over here. Wickedness. Back then, they had to actually pay Jake. All right, if you watch the video, there was a video that was put out by, I don't know what brother or apostle put it out originally, but I think that Apostle Gabar recently touched on it, all right, with about how the gangster rap came about, all right, with how it was basically to fund the privately owned prisons, all right, and how the rappers, they wanted music, the big noses, all right, the small hats, all right, came and basically, and this isn't something that the apostles just came up with. There was a video. It was actually there's a video that the apostles share, all right, and comment on. And I believe some of the brothers did as well. All right, and it was a video of a rapper. All right, he didn't end up making a rapper. He didn't end up becoming a rapper. All right, or he was affiliated, or he might have been a rapper at some point, and I think he dropped out. All right, and they didn't mention his name. All right, but he went to this party and he talked about how it happened, and there was a lot of big rappers there at that time saying that they need more violent music. All right, more ruthless music. Okay, and that's the time when you start having your NWAs, and that's when A Tribe Called Quest switched up. All right, because if you brothers remember, A Tribe Called Quest used to be pretty chill. All right, and then all of a sudden, like after a couple albums, they started getting with the gangster shit. All right, and then numerous other ones. Your Ice Cube on his separate ventures. All right, your Suge Knights. All right, your who else? Snoop Dogg's, your Tupac's. All right, your what's his name? The other dude, Biggie Smalls. All right, Notorious B.I.G. Okay, all them. Okay, all them. Let me restart the mute. Nope, music's going. All right, but hey, all of them, they started all that. Oh, I'm gonna shoot you, bitch. I'm gonna kill them. All that shit. All that shit. All right, that was all created All right, because rap wasn't really about that before then. It was, if you look back in the day, like, you know, you got like Special Ed. All right, he didn't really. He talked about. I think he had a couple songs where he was talking about adultery. Adultery's been in music for a long time. That's just Jake loved doing adultery, unfortunately. All right, that's just a thing. And that's not just Jake, but Jake, man, it's something with Jake. They just like getting with other men's women. I don't know what it is, man. Hey, and it's wickedness. All right, but hey, that wasn't a thing. And that, I'm not saying that's okay, but that's wickedness as well. But that the whole death culture that came about, that was created by the white man. And say, hey, you need to do these things. All right, and what was that? Anyway, I'm long and drawing this out, but basically, when they did that, they sowed wickedness. All right, and guess what? Now. And that happened. Now they don't have to do that anymore. They don't have to go and say, "Oh, we need you to make more ratchet, vile music." They don't need to do that, because guess what? Like when I was rapping and stuff, you'd mention stuff like that. All right. When I wanted to be a musician, and whether it was rapping, because I didn't just rap. All right. I also created other types of music. All right. But heinous stuff, mentioning heinous stuff. All right, death, murder. All right, things like that. All right. Why? Because hey. You do that because you see other people doing it. So now you got all these little NWAs running around that you didn't even have to say, hey, we're trying to, fill up these prisons and you can have stock in these prisons and make money. You don't have to do that now, because now people just want to follow after their idols. All right. So they really masterfully sowed evil. All right. Sowed wickedness. All right. So it says, I have seen people plow fields of evil and sow wickedness like seed. Now they harvest wickedness and evil like a storm. The Most High destroys them in his anger. All right. So there you go. Let's see what this says in, this was the good news. Let's see what it says in the NLT. There we go. Hey, I don't know why it messes up and does that sometimes. I think it just scrolls word for word. It says, my experience shows that those who plant trouble and cultivate evil will harvest the same. A breath from the Most High destroys them. They vanish in a blast of his anger. And that one kind of lightened it down too much. All right. But hey, there you go, man. If you're out there planting wickedness, hey man, you're gonna get wickedness right back. All right, and all this wickedness that you're doing, hey, you're gonna get wickedness coming right back to you, and that's the reason that the Lord will put a lot of these women to death. All right, and you men as well. So hey, with that, we're gonna close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, shalom.